Okay, so picking up where we left off, you would think, well, if we're going to make a key schedule, then we have to go over and we could go to fields and we can look for a key schedule to do that. But that's not how we're going to do that. A key schedule is going to be a new schedule. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to go to the View tab and we're going to go up to Schedules and say Schedule Quantities. And we want another room type schedule. But when we go to rooms, you say we already have a room schedule, Joel. Now it's calling it room schedule 2. But we're not going to use that function. We're going to come down here and see where it says schedule keys. We're going to click that. And then we're going to say, instead of room style, it gives a default name. We're going to say room finishes. And that is what we're going to use for our key schedule. And so when we click on OK, now we're shown select available fields from room. Well, what does that mean? Well, now what we're going to do is we're going to select to be part of this, these key names already over there, right? So we've got the name, which is going to be finish schedule, room finish, but we need base, ceiling, floor, and wall, and we're going to bring them over. And I'm going to take floor and bring that up to the top like we did before, then base, then wall, then ceiling, okay? And when I hit OK, watch what that does. That gives me this room style schedule key name. And in order to start using that, we have to do something. We're going to have to enter some key names for our room style schedule so that we can populate these in our other schedule. Well, how will we do that? Well, if we go right up here, we could go to Insert Data Row and we'll click 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 4 so far. What if we called the first one Common Areas, right? Then in another one, we could put restrooms. And then in the next one, we could put office style 1. And then in the next one, we could put office style 2. And then let's look at our plan for a second. Let's go look at maybe at the first level, right? So we have one office style what looks executive, and then we have a second office style that's like the secretary in this office too. So they're similar. Maybe that's office style 2. Maybe we just have 2 office styles for the sake of it. Or maybe we'll do, let's see. Maybe this is more of a conference space right here. So we can say office 1, office 2. Maybe this is a little conferencey in nature. And then we have this leasable space right here. And then maybe we have the stair, which is utility-like. So that might be a different one. So let's think about how we want to do that. Let's go to room style schedule, office style 1, 2. Maybe we'll add a couple more rows and we'll say office style 3. And then maybe I'll say workspace, or how about staff? Not stiff, staff, workspace. And then maybe one more row would be utility for like stairs and mechanical rooms, that kind of stuff. So UTILI, utility. How about that? And so we know the finishes in all these areas are not going to be the exact same. So if we enter those in here, we may be able to do something with that information. So maybe for like office style 1, the floor finish is going to be carpet, right? And the same is true for office style 2 and office style 3. And then the base finish would be, maybe it would be in these offices, maybe it would be wood. Or how about vinyl? Vinyl, right? Not wood. Wood's more so for in the residential application. So we can say, let's make it vinyl here and vinyl there. And then the wall finish for office style 1 might be wall treatments. Wall treatment / paint. because they're executives and they're fancy, I guess. And then maybe I could say level 5 paint here, and level 5 paint here. I don't know. Okay. And then for ceilings, maybe we're going to put acoustical tile ceiling in all of these, right? For the office styles, right? And then maybe in the common area, like we said before, for common areas, we're going to say we have luxury vinyl tile. For the base, might be composite. And then it be level 5 finish, and then for the ceiling we could say acoustical tile ceiling, or we could put ATC slash clouds, right? Those sound clouds, you probably know what I'm talking about. All right. And then for restrooms, we probably come in here and we'd say for restrooms, we want ceramic tile, of course. And for the base, we also want a tile base. For wall finish, we want tile level 4 paint. And for the ceiling finish, we want gypsum. For the staff workspace, we're going to say carpet. For base finish, we're going to say vinyl. And then for wall finish, we'll just say level 3 paint, all right, because that's leasable space. And then for the ceiling finish, we could have acoustical tile ceiling or clouds. Then in the utility spaces, for the floor finish, we might just have concrete. And so I think I wanted to put concrete in here. And for base finish, we're going to put none because we wouldn't put any base in those areas. For the wall finish, we're just going to put level 3 paint, possibly. And for the ceiling, we could just simply say open to deck for right now. Open to deck. All right, so we basically could actually, you know what I'll call that? I'll say none slash open to deck. Okay, so that's our room style schedule right now, and that's going to be what we use to go back and populate our actual room schedule. And we'll go ahead and we'll do that in the next video.